All right, teachers. So this is each one, teach one. So a couple of things that I want to remind you of, or preparation for doing this strategy. It doesn't take much time, but it does take planning and retweaking it or modifying it to meet your students' needs, and also to be able to have good behavior when you're trying to do this strategy. So with my class, I tried it many times. And I tried it the first time, which was to have them have a question and walk around the classroom with their questions. So these are the questions, and you only have to choose 4 questions based on what you have covered already, or based on a 6 weeks test, 3 weeks test, or even a STAR test. So these are STAR questions. So I picked up 4 STAR questions, okay, and I put them in different construction paper. You actually have this template in Lead Forward where you can actually download the picture here. So maybe you might want to do a snippet and put the picture here on the template and then print out your sheets. But because of paper and all of that, then I just snipped the questions into just one sheet, printed out, and then did it on top of construction paper. Okay, so with that, it's just the planning part there. Now the hard part for me was getting them into actually working together and things like that. I have a hard time, and for my class I have to do it in small groups. Okay, so when you're introducing this, I know that for bilingual teachers they ask us for the coloso and things like that. So they wrote down their objective in their math journal. They wrote down the steps. When you start doing this, when you start implementing this the first time, you want to make sure you kind of teach them how to do it. So they wrote down their steps, and we went off from there. Okay, so when you partner up, and I know I did with partners, I put 2 students to a question, because some of these questions, or some of the students, depending on their math skills, you might want to partner up like a high one with a bubble, or you might want to partner up a bubble and a low together. So depending on the type of questions, right? So so I did that first. I partner up students, and then I put them into groups. So there, as you saw in the videos, there were 4 groups, okay? So I did 4 groups, and each group would have the different color questions, okay? So it does take time for you to implement the strategy, but it's a very useful strategy, especially after testing for the 3 weeks, the 6 weeks, or the 9 weeks, okay? Because you want to give them questions that they struggled with as a class. Okay, not just individually, but as a class, when you had less than 50% of your kids got the question right. Okay, so it's very important for you guys to try to implement this strategy, working it, doing it different ways until it kind of fits your class. So it did take me a while to make sure it fit to my class. So I made small groups, and I gave them the questions and partnered them up. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.